Hi, everyone. Welcome to yoga. I hope you're all having a beautiful day. And we're going to do a little bit of some yin today. So some poses where we hold our pose for a few minutes. And just so you know, our spotlight will be on cattail pose, and that'll be later in the practice. And our theme is to be present. So no matter how much you want to think about the past and anticipate the future or worry about the future, take the time to really enjoy the present and enjoy the miracle of being right here, right now. That really is a miracle, to be able to attend to where we are at the moment. And all of the miracles that happen in the present. Even if you think of them as happening yesterday, when they happened, they were in the present. So, and they will happen in the future. I can be sure of that, and I hope you know that yourself. So let's start with some yoga, bringing the arms up overhead, gazing up, and bringing the palms together at heart center. You can have the soles of your feet together, or cross your legs, or spread the legs out in front of you. Lengthen the spine, roll the shoulders back, and come to your breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Nice, long, deep breaths. Making each one just a little bit longer than the last, until your breath is 2 to 3 times longer than your normal breath. Maybe you pay attention to the inhales and the exhales. You can try to make them both the same length, or you can make the inhales slightly shorter and the exhales a little bit longer. Maybe you hold your breath in between the inhale and the exhale. So many different ways to breathe. Who would think? And then let's bring the lips together and start breathing in and out through your nose. And feel the heat that comes with that type of breath. Ujjayi pranayama. If you ever really need to find your calm, this is a great way to do it. Doing some breathing, coming to Ujjayi pranayama. Maybe even doing the 4, 7, 8 breath 4 or 5 times. And just notice how your body moves from anxious, fearful, to relaxed, peaceful, and calm in the moment. And then as you inhale, bring the arms up overhead, gazing up. Reach and stretch. As you exhale, bring the right hand down and out behind you, gazing past your right fingers. Exhale, bring the right hand down, and inhale the left arm up, gazing up. Beautiful. Exhale. Bring that left hand towards your toes, and the right hand comes up and then down toward the toes also. Reaching here, the top of the head forward. Engaging the bandhas, Uddiyana Bandha, abdominal muscles, Mula Bandha, pelvic and bladder muscles. Beautiful. And then as you inhale, come back up, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, twist to the left, gazing past the left fingers behind you with the right fingers out in front of you. Exhale, that left hand comes down. Inhale the right arm up, gaze up. Beautiful. As you exhale, let's tip that right hand down towards your toes. Inhale the left arm up and over toward the toes. Gaze past the toes, reach the top of the head forward. Beautiful. Feel the stretch. Feel your hips pushing back, your bandhas engaging. Lengthen the spine. Feel that long, deep breath. Feel the sit bones on your mat. And as you inhale, come back up. Open up the legs nice and wide. Push the heels forward. Nice. Now let's bring the hands behind you, palms down, fingers facing forward. And gaze up. Bring the shoulder blades together. Good. Exhale. Bring the chin down toward the chest. Point the toes. Inhale, the hips come up. Gaze up. Engage your bandhas. Exhale, the chin comes down towards your chest. Inhale, straighten out that back and the arms come up overhead, gaze up. Exhale, reaching toward those right toes. Inhale, bring the left arm up, gaze up. Exhale, the left arm comes over the left ear, reaching for the right toe. Breathe here. Inhale, come back up. Beautiful. Take an exhale as you bring the arms out. Inhale, bring them up overhead. Exhale, facing toward the left foot, reach toward those left toes. Inhale the right arm up, gaze up toward the right fingers. Exhale, the right arm comes over the right ear and reach toward those left toes. Beautiful. Nice. Inhale, come back up. Cross your legs in front of you and coming into a tabletop pose on your hands and knees. Notice the wrists underneath your shoulders, fingers crazy wide, the knees underneath your hip bones. Inhale for cow, bring the head and the hips up. Feel that back sinking. And then exhale, bring the head down as you round the back like an angry cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. So do that a few more times. And I want you to notice how you loosen the tummy and pelvic muscles in cow and then tighten them in cat. Notice how the hips are moving to accommodate the rest of your body. Beautiful. Notice your shoulders, how they move, and how beautiful and amazing your body is here. And then come back into tabletop pose. Let's swing those hips from side to side. Nice. Inhale, bring the right knee to the right wrist and the right foot over to the left as we get ready for Pigeon Pose. Straighten out that left leg and point the left toes inward. Inhale, bring the chest up, open up the arms for Titanic. As you exhale, come on down, bring the forehead down, and stretch your arms out in front of you. Feel the nice stretch in that right IT band. Pointing the toes inward, but lengthening that left leg. Feel your body down the middle of this whole structure you have made. Now, if you want to get a little bit more stretch on the IT band, you can bring your body over to the right a little bit and lean in that direction. And that would be sleeping swan, more of a yin pose. Whichever pose you're in, it probably starts out being a bit uncomfortable, making your breathing a little less standard. And so you're going to have to pay a little more attention to those inhales and exhales. Pay attention to relaxing into the pose. Beautiful. Relaxing the neck, the jaw, the shoulders. Working with very large muscles, so we're holding for a little bit longer here. Now let's take one more long inhale. And one more long exhale. And then bring the hands underneath or to each side of your head. Straighten out your arms, gaze forward. Beautiful. Let's curl the left toes under and bring that right knee to the mat, gazing forward. So your right knee is still in front of your left. Yeah, we're just gonna take a moment here, okay? And then let that right thigh straighten out and relax. And then let's bring your torso up and both knees will come together. Nice. Let's go from knee to knee, back and forth. Yeah. And inhale, the right leg comes forward, arms come up overhead. Good. Reach and stretch. As you exhale, let's bring the hands down to your right thigh and bring the hips forward, coming into dragon pose. Yeah, we are working that right side. Feel the left quads stretching. Feel the glutes engaging. Yeah. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, bring that left hand down. Inhale the right arm up. Gaze up. If you want, you can come onto the ball of that left foot. Open up the chest here. Very nice. And just feel how nice that feels. Giving a little relief to this right hip and thigh. Exhale, that right hand comes down. Bring the hips back toward your heels. Stretch out that right leg. Bring your toes towards your chest and fold forward for half splits. Nice. Feel the hamstrings and the calves stretching. Engage your bandhas. Beautiful. As you inhale, come onto that right foot. Hands come around the right foot. Curl the left toes under. Coming in to a runner's pose. Yes, and then inhale that right arm up again. Gaze up. Exhale, the right hand comes down. Left foot comes down at a 45-degree angle. We're going to go into warrior one. So heels are in a straight line. And inhale, the arms come up overhead as you bring the chest up. Gazing up. Press the outer edge of that left foot into the mat. Beautiful. Just feel the openness of this pose. Feel the back as it arches here as you gaze up. Feel the freedom of this pose. As you exhale, bring the hands down and clasp them behind you. Inhale, bring the shoulder blades together and gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Coming into humble warrior. You can bring your head down as far as you'd like. Ultimately, you can be looking at your left foot. But if it doesn't go that far, it's okay. Arms are up overhead, over your back. Inhale, come up. Turn the left toes toward the long end of the mat. Arms come out to a T. Lengthen your stance and gaze past your right fingers. Beautiful. We're going to do that little warrior dance. Inhale, right arm up. Gaze up. Bend toward the left. Keeping that chest open. Left hand down your thigh or behind your hips. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Yeah. Now we're going to add on. Exhale, extended side angle. Right forearm to the right thigh. Left arm over the left ear. Gaze up toward those left fingers. Stretch. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale. Side angle, right forearm to the right thigh, left arm over the left ear. Gaze up. Inhale, reverse. A warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, extended side angle. Beautiful. Inhale, straighten out that right leg. Bring the right arm up. Left hand behind your back for sky archer. Gaze past those left fingers. Beautiful. And then dip a little bit toward the left if you can. Yeah. Feel that waist working as you go toward the left. Exhale, arms come out to a T. Reach that right arm out and down to the knee, shin, or floor. Inhale the left arm up. Gaze up. Beautiful. Open that chest. Stack the shoulders. Inhale, come back up to standing, arms in a T. Turn toward the front of your mat. Bring your hands down to your sides. And then let's shorten that stance, all toes facing forward. So now your feet are about 2 feet apart. Inhale the arms up overhead, gaze up. Exhale, waterfall. Wiggle the fingers, bring the water down. All the way down to the mat. Bring your hands down. Keep your legs relatively straight if you can. You can always use a block underneath one or both of your hands. Push your hips back. Bring your forehead to your right shin. Breathe. And you can take a block and put it underneath your left hand. Inhale the right arm up for revolved warrior. Gaze up toward the right finger, still keeping the legs straight. Exhale, that right hand comes down. And then slowly, we're going to come to star pose. Beautiful. Arms out, toes pointing out. As you inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, let's go around the world in a clockwise direction, or whichever. If you want to go the other way, the next time you'll switch. And remember to bend the knees, pivot the feet. Let your whole body move with the flow of your arms. I usually say 3 times around. I'm going to increase it to 5 because sometimes it takes me 3 times to really get in this rotation and let myself feel the flow of it. So we're going to go at least 5 times around, come back into star pose. Inhale here, exhale here. And then on your inhale, turn toward the back of the mat. Exhale to Samastitihi. Palms together at heart center. Beautiful. Inhale, the arms come up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Gaze behind you. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your feet back. Slowly coming through your Chaturanga Dandasana. All the way to up dog or Sphinx pose. And then coming back into a tabletop pose, hands and knees. Doing a few cows and cats. Noticing your breath. Noticing the temperature of your body and the air surrounding you. Be present now. Notice the miracle of your body. As you inhale, come back into tabletop pose. Inhale here. Exhale, bring that left knee forward, the left foot over to the right. Stretch that right leg out behind you for pigeon pose and point the right toes inward. Open up the chest and the arms if you can for Titanic. Gaze forward. Exhale, coming into pigeon pose. Forehead comes to the mat or a block. Stretch your arms out in front of you. And just notice your breath. Notice the level of difficulty here. And the more difficult it is, the more deeply you're going to breathe. The more slowly will be your breath. And then if you want to get a little more stretch in that left IT band, lean toward the left for sleeping swan. Yeah, beautiful. Let's take one more full breath here. Inhale and exhale. And then bring your head up. Hands come down underneath the head. Gaze forward. Slowly curl those right toes under and bring those left toes to face behind you. All right? And then slowly bring the right knee forward. Eventually bring the hips up and bring the knees together. Good. Inhale the arms up overhead, gaze up. Exhale, bring the palms together at heart center. Gaze forward. Inhale, that left foot comes forward. And exhale, the hands come to the left thigh. Slowly bring that left foot forward for dragon. Bringing your hips forward and feeling the stretch in the right quad. The engagement in the glutes. Gazing forward. Beautiful. As you exhale, bring that right hand down. Inhale the left arm up. Gaze up. Notice the shift in the glutes and the quad. Exhale, that left hand comes down. Start moving your hips toward your right heel, straightening out your left leg. Bringing your toes up towards your chest, left toes towards your chest. And inhale, bring the chest up. Exhale, fold forward over that left leg for half splits. Ooh, feel the stretch. through the left calf and the hamstring. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. I know, I look forward to this. I hope you do too. As you inhale, support your hands on the floor as you bring that left foot down. Inhale the arms up overhead, gaze up. Curl the right toes under. Exhale, bring the hands down on either side of that left foot. As you curl the right toes under, bring the knee up for a runner's lunge. Gazing forward. Nice. Push that right heel back. Press the right hand down and inhale the left arm up for dragonfly. Open that chest. Beautiful. Exhale, that left hand comes down. And then let's bring that right foot down at a 45-degree angle, coming into warrior one on the left side. Left knee stays bent, arms come up overhead. Gaze up as you reach, pushing the hips gently forward. Outer edge of the right foot presses into the mat. Nice. Good breathing. Nice long breaths. As you exhale, bring the hands down, clasp them behind you. Inhale, gaze up, shoulder blades come together. Exhale, bring the head down, the hands come up overhead. Gaze past your right foot if your head comes down that far for Humble Warrior. Make sure those hands are coming up overhead if your head is all the way down. If not, you can keep the hands closer to your hips. And then inhale, come back up. Arms come out to a T, right toes face the long end of the mat. Maybe you lengthen that stance by bringing the right foot a little farther. Left knee bent at a 90-degree angle for warrior two. Gaze past your left fingers. Breathe. And we're going to do that warrior dance. Inhale the left arm over the left ear, right hand down the thigh or behind your back. Gaze up, which keeps the chest open. Exhale, arms come out to a T for warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, extended side angle. Left forearm to the left thigh. Right arm over the right ear. Stretch those fingers up and gaze up toward those fingers. Feel that stretch along the whole right side of your obliques. Inhale, come back up and come into a reverse warrior. Nice. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Stretch. Gaze up. Inhale. Reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, straighten out that left leg. Sky arch your left arm over the left ear. Reaching that nice long straight arm. Gaze up. Right hand can come behind your hips. Push them gently forward. Yeah. Exhale, triangle. Arms come out to a T. Reach that left arm out and down to the knee, shin or floor. Inhale the right arm up. Gaze up. Open that chest. Feel the freedom of this open chest. Inhale, come back up to standing. Arms come out to a T. Turn toward the back of the mat. Shorten your stance. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, waterfall the hands down to the mat. Gaze behind you. Keeping the legs straight. Push your hips back. Forehead comes to your left shin. Then you can take a block if you'd like and bring it under your right hand as we inhale the left arm up for revolved triangle. Soften out that left hand. Try to gaze up toward those left fingers. Beautiful. Soften that left wrist, the left hand. Nice. Feel the twist. Exhale, the left hand comes down. And then we're going to come up into star pose again. Take an inhale and then bring the arms up overhead. And now we're going to go counterclockwise around the world. Beautiful. And we're going to go 5 times. Bend the knees, pivot the feet. Get everything going. Nice. And I honestly did not count. So I'm going to go one more time around. I think that's about it. And then come back into star pose. And then come to the front of the mat for Samastitihi. Beautiful. Take a moment here to find your breath. Lengthen the spine, push the feet down. Engage the bandhas. Roll the shoulders back and gaze forward. And then inhale and exhale. So someone once asked me, how could they get a nice straight spine? And I just described this pose. If you want to practice good posture, practice Samastitihi. It's a beautiful way to practice your posture and your breathing while you're at it. And let's do some balancing poses. So I'm just going to move back a little bit so you can see my toes when I do this. Press the left foot down. Inhale, that right knee comes up. Good. Establish a gaze on a non-moving space or object. And then let's bring the arms out. The right sole of the foot comes into your left calf or thigh. And we're going to bring out the branches, which would be your arms. Yeah, and of course you can move, you can sway, you can wave, whatever you'd like to do. It's your tree. Yeah. And you know, we have a lot of windy days, so Our branches on our trees are usually moving along with the leaves. Now exhale, bring the palms together at heart center. And let's take that right foot and bring it out in front of us. Reach it forward. Now you can take a strap and bring it around that right foot. Hold on to the strap with your hands and push that right heel out. And we're going to go into a curtsy squat. So let's wrap that right foot around the left. Bring your palms together at heart center. And let's bend the left knee. Beautiful. Now, if you ever have a balancing pose that you want to do, and I'm not doing it that day, yeah, put it on pause and do your balancing pose that you want to do. Yeah. Inhale, come back up, bring the right foot down, shake out the legs. And we're just going to do one more because I reminded myself that a lot of people like airplane pose. So let's bring the arms out to a T. Bring the right foot out behind you, the chest facing the mat. And we are in airplane pose. Push that right heel back. Exhale, that right foot comes down. Palms come together at heart center. Now let's take the right foot and bring it over the left. Inhale, the arms come up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Keeping the legs straight. Gaze behind you. Let the head fall. Push the hips up. Press the feet down. Stretching that left IT band. Softening through the neck, the jaw, the shoulders. And whenever your breath kind of hitches up and it's hard to catch it, the pose may be a little bit too difficult for you. So like in this case, you might want to take the blocks and put them underneath your hands. Okay. Once you get to that edge, that place where you can stretch without a hitch in your throat, take a couple of extra breaths there, because I think that is showing you that you need some stretching in that area. And then as you inhale, come all the way up to standing, coming to Samasthiti. Beautiful. Wiggle the legs a little bit and we'll do our left side. So pressing the right foot into the mat. Inhale, the left knee comes up. Going into tree pose. Left sole of the foot into the right calf or thigh. Arms come out for your branches. Engage those bandhas, lengthen the spine. Feel the beauty of your body as you imitate nature. Nice. Good. As you exhale, bring the palms together at heart center. Now taking that left foot and bringing it out in front of you, push the heel forward. Use the strap if you need to. Good. And then we're going to go into a curtsy squat. So the right leg comes around the left. Palms come together at heart center. And we'll bend that right knee. Very good. So this is a forward curtsy squat because sometimes I do it with the right leg behind the left. And I just realized that. But we're still curtsying, so I guess we can take either one. And then inhale, come up to standing, bring that right foot down, shake out the leg, and we'll go into our airplane pose. Arms come out to a T, press the right foot down, inhale the left leg up behind you, push the heel back and up, gaze down towards your mat. Feel your beautiful balance. It's internal, and it comes the more you practice. Exhale, that left foot comes down, bring the palms together at heart center. And let's take that left foot and bring it over the right. Inhale the arms up overhead, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold, gaze behind you. Breathe here. Legs stay straight. And of course, you can put a block under your hands. Push the hips up. Push the feet down. Soften through the neck, the jaw, the shoulders. Engage your bandhas. And feel that stretch on the right IT band. Inhale, come all the way and slowly up to standing. Arms come up overhead. Exhale to Samastitihi. Inhale, the arms come up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your feet back. Slowly go through that Chaturanga Dandasana. Yeah. Now we didn't do a down dog at all today. So let's finish with a couple of down dogs. Curl the toes under, coming into down dog. Push the hips back and up, press the heels down. Gaze behind you, push the palms down and forward, fingers nice and wide. Engage those bandhas, soften the neck, the jaw, the shoulders. Inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hips toward the right. Turn the ankle in one direction and then the other. Inhale, that right leg comes up. Beautiful. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale it back up. Right knee to left elbow. Right foot comes over to the left and inhale the left arm up. Gaze up for rock star. Breathe. Exhale, the left hand comes down. Bring that right foot back and let's come back down to the bottom of your push-up. Inhale, come up to up dog. Exhale, curl the toes under. Inhale, push the hips back and up. Exhale, settle into nice down dog. Inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hips toward the left. Turn your ankle in one direction and then the other. Inhale, that left leg comes up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale it back up. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Stretch out that left leg. Inhale the right arm up. Gaze up. Rock star. Exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, come back into down dog. And then down to the bottom of your push-up. And let's come all the way down to our right side. And now we're going to do cattail. In case you forgot what that is, I will remind you. So you can either take a big bolster like this, which you may not have, or a nice long pillow, like a pillow from your bed, or a nice long towel rolled up. And just put it on the right top side of your mat. And then we're going to be on our right side to start. And the right hand comes down next to the pillow. Okay? So from here, we're going to bring our left hand down in front of our chest. And the left knee comes in front of our chest, right under the hand. And then we're going to bend your right knee and bring your left hand to your right foot. Now, if it doesn't reach, that's okay. You can grab a strap. While you're doing this, your head rests on your pillow or your bolster or your towel, whatever you had. And here you're going to push the foot out and either pull the strap or your hand in, just to kind of get a place, that place of your edge. Greatest resistance, find your potential, and then let yourself be right there. This is a great pose to find your present. Now you can keep your left knee bent if you'd like. A lot of people like to stretch it out. So I'll show you that also. All up to you. This is cattail. And it's a great quad stretch. It's really just, I don't know, I just love the stretch on this one. And then as you exhale, you can release that right foot. Bring the left hand down in front of your chest. If your left knee is stretched out, bring it closer to your chest, and then we'll come down to your tummy. Move the bolster out of the way. Take your hands and bring them to the edge of your mat and then stretch them out. And head comes up. Okay, so gaze forward. Let that lower back reset. Good. And then from here, bring the hands down and hips come towards your heels. Knees are apart, toes together. Bring the forehead down to the mat. Stretch your palms out in front of you for child's pose. Breathe. And when you're ready, we will take the bolster And the last time it was on the right side of your mat, we're going to bring it to the left side of your mat. And I'm going to do it facing away from you so you can see the back of me as I do this. And then take your left hand, bring it next to your bolster or whatever you're using. Come on to your left side, and your head is going to rest on the pillow or bolster. Now take that right knee and bring it and bend it and bring it close to the right hand, which is on the mat right in front of your chest. Good. Bend the left knee and bring your hand to that left foot, or you could take a strap, put it around the left foot, and pull, doing a pull-push here as you push the foot out and the hand in. Yeah. Get to that place, your edge, and let yourself settle there. Feel the awesome stretch. I guess I feel in this pose that I'm doing something that there's no way I would be doing in my regular day. And so it really makes me feel like I've accomplished something different. Yeah. Nice deep breathing. Keep it up. And then as you exhale, release your left foot, bring it down. Right hand comes down. And you can come onto your tummy once again. We'll go ahead and do another stretch here. Bringing your hands to the corner of your mat, stretching them out. Bring the head up, gaze forward. Hands come to your sides and coming into child's pose. Reach and stretch. And then as you inhale, let's come up and bring yourself into a lying position. Feet at the end of the mat, head at the other end. Bring the arms up overhead and stretch. Toes to fingertips. And then let's bring the feet up and the hands up. Maybe they touch for candlestick. Kind of making a little different candlestick because we have the hands up. Make sure your chin is facing forward. Now take the hands and bring the legs apart. Bring your hands inside your thighs. Push the heels up. And now point your toes. Go from flex to point. And flex and point. Good. This is great for the lymph nodes. It's really getting them pumping. Beautiful. Maybe the legs come a little bit farther apart. Remember, your hands are on the inner thighs. Just keep flexing and pointing. Get the immune system working in a great and healthy way. And then let's bring the knees up to your chest. Give yourself a hug. Rock from side to side if that feels good. And then bring your arms out to a T. The feet come down. Hips come over to the left 4 inches. Knees up toward your chest and over to the right. Gaze past your left fingers. You can put a block between your knees. You can put right hand on your left thigh. You can gaze past your left fingers. Feel the heat of your body. You really did get the lymph nodes moving. Congratulations. I feel that heat as there's a big pump going through my body, warming it all up. And then inhale, bring the knees up. Hips come over to the right about 8 inches. Knees come up to your chest and over to the left. Maybe block between your knees. Maybe left hand to the right outer thigh. Maybe you gaze past your right fingertips if your neck wants to go that way. Remember, it's your flow. Let your breath come back to a normal pace. Come back to center. Release the feet to the end of the mat. Hands come to your sides. Palms facing up. Let the feet flap. Close your eyes for Savasana. Let it all go. Remember that you can stay here in Shavasana. If you want to, you can go through these last 2 parts of the flow. Otherwise, I'll let you go into your dreamland. Bring the knees up to your chest, over to the left or right, favorite side. Rest here. Renew your mind, your body, and your spirit. And then coming up into a seated position, cross your legs in front of you. Bring the arms up overhead, gazing up. Seal in your practice. Notice your ability to be in the present. Notice the miracle of your body, your mind, and your spirit. May the God-given light and love in me reach out to that same light and love in you. Namaste. Have a beautiful day and a week, and I will see you next week. Take care